Here we go then, boys and girls. We are in the best position we're ever likely to be in to qualify for the Champions League knockout rounds with Servette. We just need to somehow find a way to navigate Porto and Dortmund. We don't necessarily need to beat them both, but we need to find some points from them somewhere, somehow, to have any kind of chance. And absolutely, yes, I have my Barcelona shirt. I went for the one that didn't have the sponsor on from Kitbag. I hope it's legit. It seems legit. But I needed to get one that arrived before I go to Barcelona next week, so I can go and watch the football in actual Spain. So this is the situation, boys and girls. We have got ourselves closer than we thought we would in the Champions League, thanks to this victory over Lille. And it's the victory over Lille that gives us hope that we might just be able to figure out a way to get something out of Porto and or Dortmund. We're actually above Dortmund at the moment, which is huge. We're also currently in possession. We are in 23rd place. It's the top 24 that go through. Lille and Dortmund are on the same number of points as we are. We've already beat Lille. We can somehow find a way to beat Dortmund as well. We'll be ahead on the head-to-head with at least two of these teams, which will be a hugely strong position to be in. And of course, Porto are our parent club, so that's quite significant as well. Have we got something special in us tonight, boys and girls? Come on, let's have an extra special goat scream. A little cough. And let's see if we can find a way past Porto. Probably going to lose 18-0 now, and it'll all be gone. Can we do a football, please? Was that our only chance, our big chance? Look at that for a tackle. Come on, boys and girls. What's the point of spending all that money on Bazunu if he's not even going to stop goals going in? Boo and hiss. Right, can we win this football match, please? Or at least draw it. A draw would be huge. That is poor. And here comes the penalty, presumably. Ah, for goodness sake. Ah, we've got to beat Dortmund. I don't think we're going to beat Dortmund. Is Chris a VIP? Chris is not a VIP, no. Ah, oh, that's what Bazunu's doing. He's being a proper sweeper keeper. I was about to tell him off. I mean, he ended up out of position because of it. Rubbish. Love your channels. No fancy thrillers, no corporate bleep licking or bull bleep. Thank you very much. You obviously weren't here yesterday when I spent half an hour corporate bleep licking. I know is how to put you down. Oh, I wish we hadn't lost 3-0 or 4-0. Imagine my wish is about to come true. It's going to be 4-0. Oh, I really should choose my words better when Football Manager is listening. Goodness me. Well, we just needed points from one of these games. If we beat Dortmund, we're still fine. We're still 25th. 25th is not the worst position to be in going into the last round of matches. Excuse me? So we can still finish as high as 17th. Oh, it's the top 8. Okay. I was going to say, oh yeah, we failed to qualify for the round of 16, but we can still get into the playoff, which is what the teams that finish from 9th to 24th are in. Yeah, let's not worry. That I thought my Kev maths had reached a new low there. But no, it is still the case that we're 25th. We have to finish top 24. We've got the same number of points as the team in 24th place. So I guess there's a head-to-head league table going on in here somewhere. I don't know how you... Oh, there you go. This is how you see the head-to-head. So because Red Bull beat Lille 2-0 and we only beat Lille 1-0, Red Bull are above us in the head-to-head, which is a little unfortunate. And there's no way we finish level on points with Dortmund, so we need to make sure we're not in a head-to-head with Salzburg because we can't finish above them unless they're playing Bayer Leverkusen on the last day and Leverkusen beat them 1-0. And then it gets really complicated. Let's just beat Dortmund and then we finish above Dortmund. In fact, that's literally all it needs to be. Dortmund are 1 point above us. If we beat Dortmund, at the very least, we move above them and we're in. It doesn't matter. And no other permutations matter. If we beat Dortmund, we're in the knockout rounds. It literally just comes down to that. We win or we get knocked out. They have Moukoko. So what is my response to that? I was recording a Barcelona video this afternoon and Moukoko was playing for Osasuna in La Liga. Like a 26-year-old version of Moukoko. He was released on a free transfer by Dortmund a couple of years ago and now he's just playing in a relegation-threatened La Liga team. Moukoko, another example, variable potential. He's not always brilliant. So we don't need to be afraid of anybody. The fact he's still at Dortmund in 2029 suggests that we don't need to worry about him. It would be really nice if we could go and spend the £5 million we've got to spend and actually bring in some players. What with it being January? £6.5 million, sorry. But we can't because we can't register any more players. Highlights still, but like every 2 or 3 hours, I'll do a new intro. And then Chris will chop it up into 7 or 8 episodes and they'll come out while I'm on holiday in May. I'm on holiday for the first couple of weeks of May. So they'll be on LOLLUJO too then, for goodness sake. Of course it would be him. He didn't even see it. It hit him and went in. He had nothing to do with that. Absurd. Oh, God, young boys are going to get through as well. That makes it even worse. Young boys are currently in 24th place. That's the nightmare scenario. Young boys are leaping above us on the last day. I bet they got a more favourable draw because of the way the Swiss FA screwed us. We're throwing Gatford on. That's not Gatford. We're throwing Gatford on. Has Gatford got a hero moment in him? Here we go, look. Attack incoming. Give it to Gatford. Oh, come on, Von Moose. Oh, what a goal! Oh, my word, what a goal! I was already cursing him for being wasteful. Oh, my word. That was ridiculous. Well, then, it'll put us in I think it puts us to 8, which will put us in a head-to-head with Villarreal and Az. I don't know if it makes a difference. Oh, my word, as of right now, we're in 24th place. Oh! No, not young boys! I think we finished 23rd there. I think we leapt up and finished 23rd. And the best thing is, it's because Young Boys conceded a late goal. A 91st minute equaliser for Atletico Madrid against Young Boys eliminates Young Boys and puts us through. Oh, sweet, sweet, delicious revenge for what happened last season. Absolutely serves those. Where's my bleep button? It serves them right. Absolute scum. Swiss FA. Look at me now. Look at me now. You can't stop me. Blah! Buy some new players. There should be a new registration window before the knockouts. That's a good point. How many more Champions League players are we allowed? Anyone we buy is not going to be allowed to play in the league, but we've got £6.5 million and we're leaving at the end of the season. So frankly, who cares? We've got 3 spots in our Champions League squad. I don't know if we're going to be allowed to register 3 new players. But, I mean, we may as well just go and buy 3 new players. What do we need? Should we replace the Moose? We need a left winger, looking at this. A left winger. Who the hell is... Why is Tommy T still on here? A left winger and a left... Because the left back from Porto is going back to Porto. We need a left winger and a left back. And then you can never have too many strikers. I mean, this guy covers both positions. He's only going to be able to play in the Champions League, which is ridiculous. But what's the harm? He's so much better than everything else we've got. We can get him for £1 million. If you get Big Willie. Because that takes the top of the league's best player off of them then. We're absolutely not going to be able to register him for anything. But he only costs £10 million, so does that really matter? Right, Sam Williams-Jones is in. We can't register him. It doesn't matter. Oh, sugar my ear holes. He's rubbish. Who's doing the scouting here? Don't need to worry about registering him. He's turd. The hell's this guy? Oh, he's the guy from Dortmund. Okay. I don't think he needs registering, so that's good. We've got to get up into that top 2. It doesn't matter if we finish top. We just need to finish top 2 so we get into the absurd playoff at the end of the season so we can get our revenge. Get our revenge, win the trophy, and then just drive straight out of Switzerland by the nearest exit. That's the plan now. This is all about revenge. Ollie Watkins. We're going to head out of Switzerland in the direction of Italy and see if we can find a job there. I get my revenge on young boys via the Champions League. I got my revenge on young boys, and I need to get my revenge on the Swiss FA and the country of Switzerland in general by having unfashionable Servette win the league again and take the only Champions League spot off of their beloved young boys. I mean, I'll level with you. I loved Amsterdam last year, so if I can get the Ajax job and have a way to have a second successive year of Amsterdam holiday in the summer as a business expense, I'm all for that. Just don't take the train. I mean, Anna's already said we're never getting Eurostar again. And to be fair, I'll never give them another penny unless I get my £1,000 back. And I haven't heard from them. It's been more than 6 months and I've not heard a word from them. So I assume they're just ignoring me. They know I'm going to be too lazy to chase them. So we just write that money off and I never use Eurostar again for as long as I live. That's fine. I'll just work with EU players. That's not a problem. As long as I can register new signings, that's fine. Why do they keep scoring goals? This is why we need Big Willie. Not that we can register him, but this is why we need him. Don't tell the wife. Thank you very much for 4 months. Here's the new boy, Vitinho. Look at him go. Look at him go. Not much end product, but he runs fast. Fabrizio says Arsenal have extended Saka. Lovely stuff. Oh, football, football, football. Right, here we go. It's the draw for the knockout round. Exciting times. It's Lothar Matthäus. So we are not seeded. Hideous. So we're one of the unseeded teams. There we are, look. So we're going to play either Benfica, Chelsea, Liverpool, Roma, Juventus, Newcastle, Leipzig, or Inter. So basically, the journey ends here, clearly. Because we're not beating any of these. It'll be fine. Oh, no, not on that one. Oh, we could play Porto. I tell you what, we could beat Porto. Oh, they're also unseeded, so we can't play Porto. That's unfortunate. Real Sociedad versus Juventus. Marseille versus Leipzig. Who's left on the seeded teams? Roma, Chelsea, Inter, Newcastle. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. AS versus Chelsea. Napoli versus Roma. So we've got either Newcastle or Inter. It's Dortmund versus Newcastle. And Servette against Inter, I mean, it will be against Inter. There you go, against Inter. So what we need to do while we're there in Italy is just drop a CV off. Here he comes. Big Willie. Big Willie's here. Oh, look at him. That's a £10 million signing if ever I saw one. Weakens Basel, which is very important. Don't think we can register him in the league, which is absurd. Unless we unregister our backup goalkeeper. How many goalkeepers do you really need, I guess, is the question. So we're going to register Big Willie. Big Willie's getting in the league squad. It's fine. 6'4", and you can't teach that. Wonderful stuff. Bobby Clark still can't speak French. Well, aren't you silly, Bobby Clark? It's not hard, is it? Do you speak Italian yet? Where are your languages? Where do they live? Oh, they're there. Basic French, basic Italian. I mean, it's not hard. You're a professional footballer, so you must be smart. You can learn French and Italian at the same time. How hard can it be? I don't know when the last time he got measured is. I bet he's over 6 foot at this point. He doesn't seem any smaller than the rest of the defenders anymore. It's Big Willie! Come on, let's have more Big Willie. There he is again. Big Willie. This is what we've signed him to do. I hope you're watching, Inter, because this is what you've got to figure out how to cope with. There is a lot of him, and he's good at doing this. He's going to finish our top scorer. We have our cheat code. Can he defend corners as well? Of course he can. There he is, look. Defending corners as well. What a man Big Willie is. What an impact he's having already. His only job is to just stand around heading the ball. And he's very good at it. This is why he's a cult hero. And talking of Bazunu being really different in this save compared to Non-League to Legend, Trilly's a flying wing-back in this save. In Non-League to Legend, he was starting centre-back for Spurs. In this world, he is an out-and-out wing-back. And there he goes again. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. My years. Look at us doing our little back heel flicks and just beautiful football. We are enjoying ourselves today. How are we conceding corners when we've got Big Willie in the team? They've got some quite good players in their team. Exactly, Johnny. EZPZ. Agreed. Look at him just calmly passing the ball around as if we're not there. The Moose! He loves the Champions League, the Moose. Akos! Come on! Come on, Big Willie. There you go. That's what Big Willie's there for. The Moose getting involved as well. There's some heroes emerging in this team. How have we given them that much space? Oh, my word. Come on, Vitinho. He's got absolutely no end product about him at all. All he can do is run up and down the right-hand side at the moment. He needs work. He's a little rough still. Go on, do a tackle. He is literally just there for running. He's going to give away a penalty. Oh, look at that defending. What a defender Vitinho is. We've got a real gem on our hands. Oh. Oh, come on. Referee, that feels offside, or there was a handball or something. Come on, gentlemen. They've had 2 shots on target and scored twice. Why is Bazunu here? What are you for? Learn to save a shot at any point. £2.5 million we spent on him. What a transfer window that was. What a manager. What a hero. Big Willie. Have we got magic in us? Because that's what we need here. 2-1 down from the first leg. We are now in Milan. Can we knock Inter out and make the Serie A teams all sit up and notice me as a manager so I can just hang out? I'd like to stay in Italy, please. I've got Gravenberch, one of my boys. I can't have one of my boys. That's not okay. Oh, they've got him behind Big Willie. No, and that's it. That's done. That is done. Very sad. Come on, have we got one last moment of excitement from anyone? Big Willie from a corner? No. It's sad. It's very sad. But we've made this club a big pile of cash. And now we just look at that. That's basically paid for Big Willie. So now we just need to go and win the league, and then we're done. Look at all that money. Right, let's deal with young boys. Got to play a normal wing back. Boo and hiss. Come on, Akos. Come on. We are top of the league, boys and girls, I believe, if I can do mathematics, which, as you know, I am something of a maths expert. I did maths A-level. I am quite the math magician. Just never been able to do mental arithmetic. Mental arithmetic is for people who don't have a calculator, and I have a calculator. Well, I don't need mental arithmetic. But yeah, the infection that I had is all sorted. I'm actually at hospital tomorrow morning to meet the surgeon about my gallbladder. I don't think I'm going in tomorrow to have it removed. The letter's not very clear. There is an outside chance. I probably should have mentioned this at some other point. There is an outside chance you'll get a tweet at some point tomorrow saying, yeah, the 24-hour stream is cancelled. I've just come out of surgery. Because I might be going in to have it removed. I don't think I am. I have an appointment with the surgeon. It doesn't mention not eating before I go. It doesn't mention bring a bag or bring medication with me or anything like that. It's just an appointment with the surgeon. So I'm like 95% sure no surgery tomorrow. But there's always the chance. When's the 24-hour stream planned for? Saturday. That's why I want to manage Ajax. I mean, I wouldn't have the cake again. I've talked about this before. I hadn't eaten any cake since I was a teenager. And the last time I ate cake as a teenager, I had a bad experience and never really felt the need to have any more cake after then. But I figured when in Amsterdam, it would be rude not to try cake again after all these years. So I had a piece of cake and then woke up in the middle of the night and the room was spinning. Now, bear in mind, I don't drink. And one of the reasons I don't drink is because I hate that sensation of the room spinning, of losing any kind of control. And yeah, I woke up in the night and the room was spinning and I was like, yeah, no more cake for me. This cake doesn't agree with me. So even if and when we go back, I won't be getting involved in any cake. I'm sure Anna will have a piece though. She loves a bit of cake. We are so threatening from these set pieces now. My word. We are still winning game after game after game. We are suddenly very good again. We were just distracted by the Champions League, clearly. Look at this long run of consecutive victories now in the league. We're now top of the league again, as we like to be. It's where we hang out. It's our natural habitat, the top of the league. And this kind of goes against what we planned, but you could carry this on for the 24-hour. Oh, I can't. No. That defeats the whole purpose. If I carry this on for the 24-hour stream, you're going to have a video out for Sunday or Monday off of the 24-hour stream. And then you're going to have to get everything. You're going to basically have to do a video summarizing the whole 24 hours to come out before Monday's stream. Are you ready to do that? And then go 2 weeks with no content in May. 2 weeks with no super fun money time. You don't want any of this, Chris. 3 live EPL games on Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoffs while you're streaming. Oh yeah, we're gonna have lots of football on in the background. Football. Come on. Oh, we've had another sign up. Lovely. Come on, we've got to have 2 more people who want to do HelloFresh before the end of this stream. If we get to 20, I won't mention it again today. Right, boys and girls, we're going to wrap the stream up there. Manchester United have beaten Barcelona. What will they think of next? Let's find somebody to raid. .tv. Remember, no stream tomorrow, but we'll be back for the 24-hour stream on Saturday morning. It won't all be Saturday morning. That's not how time works.